In today's rapidly evolving digital landscape, artificial intelligence is no longer a distant concept, but an integral part of our everyday existence. From virtual assistants that manage our schedules to algorithms that recommend our next favorite song, AI is reshaping our world. Enter Manus AI, the latest innovation from the visionary minds at Monica. But what sets Manus AI apart in this crowded AI landscape? Manus doesn't just assist, it autonomously completes complex tasks, from drafting comprehensive reports to analyzing intricate data sets. You ever have one of those days where your to-do list feels like it's mocking you? You're staring at a screen with a million tabs. Your inbox is a war zone, and you're just begging the universe for a lifeline? I've been there, spilling coffee on my keyboard, wishing I could clone myself. Then I heard about Manus. This AI is so unreal that people are coughing up over $100,000 just to get in early. Yeah, you heard that right. 6 figures for a shot at it. It's not just some tech gimmick. It's like a superhero swooping in to save your sanity. The whole tech world's freaking out, and after digging into this, I totally get why. Stick with me. We're about to unpack something wild. Let's take a quick trip back. AI's been this slow burn miracle, right? Like way back, we had those room-sized computers spitting out punch cards. Total sci-fi vibes. Then we got chatbots in the 80s that could barely say hi without crashing. Fast forward, and we've got stuff like ChatGPT writing essays that'd fool your professor. But Manus, oh man, it's a whole new chapter. Monica.im dropped it on March 6th, 2025, just a few days ago as of today, March 9th. And it's already rewriting the rules. The name has got this cool Latin root, mens et manus, which means mind and hand. It's not just sitting there overanalyzing your life. It's rolling up its sleeves and getting it done. Think of it like that friend who's all talk action, not just hot air. I mean, how many times have we wished for something that doesn't just think, but actually delivers? That's Manus in a nutshell. So here's the deal. You know how you've always wanted an assistant who's got your back 24/7. Not some intern who forgets your coffee order or bails at 5 p.m., but someone or something that's Manus. It's not one of those lazy chatbots that shrugs and says, try Google. Nope. It's like a whole squad rolled into one. You've got one part plotting your next big move, like a chess grandmaster. Another, banging out code faster than you can say hello world, and a third double-checking everything so you don't look like a fool. It's nuts. I heard it's built as this multi-agent system, which sounds fancy, but really it's just a bunch of AIs teaming up like the Avengers, except instead of fighting Thanos, they're crushing your workload. And get this, it took on the GAIA benchmark, this hardcore test for AI smarts, and left OpenAI's GPT-4 eating its dust. We're talking about a machine that's not just smart, it's useful. I don't know about you, but that's the kind of help I've been dreaming of since my first all-nighter. Okay, let's talk about what Manus can actually pull off, because this is where it gets fun. Say you're dying to hit Japan for cherry blossom season, hotels, flights, the whole deal. You tell Manus and boom, it's got your itinerary locked down, probably with some hidden gem restaurants thrown in. Or maybe you're a numbers nerd, like my buddy Jake. He's obsessed with stocks. He'd toss Manus something like, break down NVIDIA's last quarter, and next thing you know, he's got charts so slick he could pitch them on Shark Tank. Even crazier, it can whip up an online course, like say you're teaching guitar or cooking. You give it the basics, and it's spitting out lessons, quizzes, the works, all polished up. I read it's been crushing benchmarks like GAIA, which is basically the AI equivalent of the Olympics, and Manus is out here snagging gold left and right. I started thinking, what couldn't this thing do? Like, could it plan my wedding? Write my memoir? I'm half joking, but honestly, it's got me wondering. Now, here's where the story goes, full-on bonkers. When Manus launched a few days back on March 6th, it wasn't just a quiet rollout. Oh no, the internet basically caught fire. People were pulling all-nighters, refreshing Monica.im's site like it was a Taylor Swift ticket drop. Why? Invitation codes. You needed one to get in, and they were rarer than a unicorn at a gas station. Word got out fast, and scalpers jumped in, flipping these codes for $50,000, $100,000, even whispers of millions on China's Jianyu marketplace. I saw posts on X where folks were like, "I'd sell my kidney for this." Monica's CEO, Zhang Tao, had to step in and say, "Whoa, chill. We're not charging for these." But the damage was done. Manus turned into digital gold. It's like those old Beanie Baby crazes, except instead of a stuffed bear, you're getting a life-changing AI. I couldn't believe it. 3 days in, and it's already a legend. But does it live up to the hype? I tracked down some early users, and holy cow, their stories are wild. One guy, he's a freelancer juggling 10 clients, said, "I blinked and Manus turned my chaos into a masterpiece. It's like I've got a whole company in my laptop." Then there's this startup founder I found on X. She's like, "My CRM was a dumpster fire. I mumbled something vague to Manus, and by morning, full audit, Python scripts, ready to roll, no back and forth. I'm sitting here jealous, right? Like I've spent hours tweaking spreadsheets, and these folks are just sipping coffee while Manus does the heavy lifting." Another user said it planned their kid's birthday party. Invites, games, even a cake recipe. It's unreal. This isn't just some tech toy. It's like having a genie, except instead of 3 wishes, you get unlimited. I'm over here thinking, where was this during my last deadline panic? Okay, let's hit pause. Because not everyone's jumping on the Manus train. I get it, right? We've been burned by overhyped tech before. Looking at you, every smart fridge that promised to change my life. Some folks are saying, this sounds like a slick ad campaign, not a real leap. I dug into it, and yeah, there's chatter on X and forums calling it too good to be true. Even some experts are like, hey, it's cool, but let's see if it holds up 6 months from now. One guy who is some AI researcher said, it's promising, but long-term impact's the real test. Okay, that's a fair point. Tech moves fast, and hype can crash hard. But then I look at these results, the benchmarks, the user stories, and I'm like, okay, even if it's half as good as they say, it's still a beast. What do you think? Hype or the real deal? I'm torn, but leaning toward holy crap, this works. Here's where my brain starts spinning. Manus isn't even at full power yet. We're a few days in, and it's already this insane. What's it gonna do next? Think about it. We could be heading toward a world where AI like this doesn't just pitch in, but straight up runs the show. Your house, your car, your job. Manus could be the brains behind it all, making everything click without you lifting a finger. I saw some posts saying it's the start of AI agents everywhere, like we're all gonna have our own little Manus buddies. Maybe it's coding apps that go viral, or planning cities that don't suck to live in. It's nuts to think about, but also kinda exciting, like we're on the edge of something huge. I'm not saying it's gonna take over the world tomorrow, but if it keeps this pace, man, we're in for a ride. So here's my question for you. What would you throw at Manus first? I'm serious. Would you have it plan a road trip across the country, build an app that makes you rich, maybe just sort out your taxes so you don't cry every April? Drop it in the comments. I'm dying to hear what you do with this thing. Look, whether you're all in or side-eyeing the hype, there's no denying Manus is shaking stuff up. Want more? There's a video popping up right now. Hit it, and you'll see why this might be the AI you can't stop thinking about. Trust me, you're going to want to keep up with this one. Oh, and if you got a crazy Manus idea, I might just shout you out next time. This is only the tip of the iceberg. We're 3 days into Manus mania, and it's already wilder than I could have guessed. Hang tight. Things are about to get even crazier. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Manus and the future of AI. If you found this content insightful and wish to stay updated on similar topics, consider subscribing to our channel. Your engagement fuels our passion to bring you more in-depth analyses and stories. Don't forget to like this video and share it with others who might find it valuable. We look forward to having you with us on our next journey into the world of technology. See you in the next one.